Hey kids, just so you know, your hero's name is Velocity in this fanfic. Cool! Also, while I'm on the mic, on the ones and twos, go check out adiwrites.tumblr.com, the writer of this fanfic. Also check out our Discord Discord plug. Yeah, gang. We're looking for mods, so if you're 18 and over, yeah. I'm gonna go to the fanfic now. Okay, bye, cool. Your phone is too loud. It's too early, you think. Even when your mind registers the big numbers at the top of your screen, 10:39 a.m., the sun that creeps through the small opening in your curtains forces you to wake up, conveniently placed across your eyes. You blink, once, twice, but then your eyes are wide open. What the hell is going on? Ground Zero and Velocity spotted on a late-night date! You're used to the dramatic news reports, the Photoshop pictures of you and a colleague, but this one, although dramatic, is definitely real. And that picture is definitely not Photoshopped. You and Bakugo are sitting inside his hero agency, you recognize, and you look like you're honest to God falling in love with him, and oh no, that's why everyone is freaking out, and does he know yet? Scandals don't bother you, but maybe it's the fact that you have a little bit of a thing for Bakugo that's making you freak out. Your blood is pumping and he's not picking up his phone and you need to get to him now. Getting dressed is quick, throwing on sweatpants and a sweater, some sunglasses to combat the bright sun, and to hide from people outside who might try to recognize you. You throw open the door and bound down the stairs of your apartment building. The agency isn't too far away, and although you haven't before, you start running to it. By the time you get to Bakugo's office, wind-blown and out of breath, your phone is still vibrating. One message catches your eye when you check your phone. You know he's just gonna bring you down, right? Has Bakugo seen this? His office is quiet, but he's sitting at his desk, and yes, he has seen it. The look on his face is torn between hurt and angry, mostly angry. And you know he's read the articles and seen the tweets and the inevitable fan edits. You make yourself known with a soft sigh, and he looks up at you. You've seen it, right? You ask, and he scoffs, but it's emotionless. If it wouldn't get me arrested, I'd murder the entirety of those fucking news accounts. What are we gonna do? You breathe, and you hate how exasperated you are over something so simple. It's not as if it hasn't happened before, so why is it such a big deal now? The media, everyone is freaking out. I'm freaking out. Oh, God. Would you calm down? Bakugo snaps, and you give him a desperate look. How can he not be panicking too with the way everyone's talking about him? It doesn't matter. You collapse onto a chair, leg bouncing in anxiety. Bakugo gets up out of his own chair, comes around his desk to where you're sitting. His fist meets the top of your head, but it's gentle, like his own form of comfort. You feel calmer when you look up at him, because he looks determined. A cocky smile dresses his lips. If we go down, then we go down together, he says. And it's a command. And even if it wasn't, you know you'd go down with him anyways. When we're done, they'll say we could do anything. Your brain is telling you to kiss him. All it would take is a little bit of leaning on your part, up and up until your lips are touching. You wonder how he kisses, how it'd feel and how he'd hold you. An arm around your waist, maybe, or a finger under your chin. His lips are warm, soft, and he smiles so good. Let's go over the plan again. Bakugo's walking away, towards that familiar table. You blink, still lost in your daydream, and follow after him. The trip to the robbers' headquarters is quiet. It's a different quiet than your first attempt. It's more determined, optimistic. You're not sure what might be coming out of this, but it feels better than before. You know Bakugo feels the same way, even if he's not saying anything. Both of you have faith in his plan. You'll show everyone that you're better. Your lungs are burning. Bakugo pants beside you. He's not worn out. Not yet. The grin on his face lets you know he's just getting started. The leader of the group is standing in front of you, quirk on full display, and you keep looking for ways to hit him. Your arm is bleeding harsh, but the sting of pain is distant. All you need to focus on is getting this guy down.
You think you can handle this?
Bakugo's voice reaches you, and you turn to him. A smile plays on your lips that matches his own. You wipe invisible dirt from your cheek. If we go down, then we go down together, right? The bad guy goes into a monologue like they always do, but you can't find yourself to care enough to listen. An opening. You need... There. You send Bakugo a look. An opening, you say with your eyes. He nods. Both of you look back at the villain, and before he can finish his speech, you rush towards him. The apartment feels dusty when you finally get home, but it's welcoming nonetheless. A few days in the hospital will do that, you suppose. You're giddy with happiness at the thought that your and Bakugo's plan went through flawlessly. You had given Bakugo that opening to hit the villain with his quirk, and it worked beautifully. The villain was down, not dead either, so you could gather information, and the country finally knew that there was more to you than at first glance. Media coverage was big. It had to be after Bakugo almost lit up the entire building, and people seem to be recognizing that Ground Zero is more than his abrasive personality. You're sitting on your sofa, scrolling past your phone, and a knock on your front door makes you jump. You wound up your arm, still sore as you hiss as you push yourself off the couch. You're not sure who you expected to be at the door, but it wasn't Bakugo. He's got his hands in his pockets, and he's not looking at the door. Instead, at the ground. When you open the door, his head shoots up, and you offer him a confused smile. "Hey," you say softly, and there's something more in his eyes when he looks at you now. A beat of silence passes.
"Are you gonna let me in or what?"
he growls, but it's gentle. You let out a quick laugh as you open the door for him. Bakugo walks in, stands awkwardly by the sofa. "Sorry for the mess," you say, now noticing the forgotten clothes on the ground. "I just got back from the hospital, but, what are you doing here?" You move to sit on the sofa when he speaks, looking up at him.
"Stupid Deku gave me your address. Said he's been here before,"
he says, and you nod. A beat of silence passes.
"And they said you got beat up pretty bad in the fight. I just wanted to check in." You blink, then bite your lip to hold in a smile. He looks increasingly uncomfortable the more you fail to do so. But when you pat the space next to you, he sits down, stiff. "You were worried?" he asks. "Look, dumbass, don't get ahead of yourself,"
he starts, and you snort.
"I'm just saying that I don't hate you as much as I hate other people."
Your heart is skipping beats. You've been around Bakugo long enough to know what he means, and you idly play with your fingers as you speak again. "So... you're saying you like me?"
"No, I fucking said
you like me." Bakugo doesn't protest, and his face is getting redder by the second. You scoot a little closer to him, your shoulder touching his. "Well," you begin, taking a risk and looking at him. "It might be good news for you to know that I like you too, Bakugo." He looks at you now, and his eyes are smoldering. You feel warm under his gaze, and he's close, and maybe you'll finally get to know what it's like to kiss him, how he feels and how he moves. You're close to him already. All it takes is a simple push forward, a little bit of a lean up. You feel his breath on your skin. His lips are warm when you finally meet, surprisingly soft, and he sighs against your mouth, like he's been waiting for as long as you have. You lean further into him, and he accepts you, pulling you closer, and your heart is pounding, and he knows you do too. If we go down, then we go down together. The sun that creeps through the small opening in your curtains, focus for the small opening in your curtains, the opening of your, where am I? Dang it. It's the last one. Of course, we won't be spazzing out over our words now. Ground Zero and Velocity spotted on a date last night. Is that my 1920s voice? Ground Zero and Velocity spotted on a date last night. Nah, sing. Ground Zero spotted blowing up buildings. Nah, sing. Deku spotted blushing at flowers. Nah, sing. Todoroki spotted petting a cat. Nah, sing.
Hey, I just wanted you to know that you're the bee's knees or whatever. So if you're free tonight, maybe we could, go on down to the speakeasy and do the hanky-panky.
That's a dance, you pervs. I don't know what the hell you thought it was, but it's a dance. What's the Walmart brand version of the hokey pokey? No, that was my Bakugo 1920s voice. People gonna think I'm insane in here. You're used to the dramatic, I don't know why I can't say this. You're used to the inevitable. That word always trips me up. What is a news voice? And here's Raraka with the news. Thanks, Sprinkle. Spotted earlier this afternoon, pro hero and resident angsty boy, Bakugo Katsuki, was reported to have rescued a cat from a tree. Here's what he has to say on the matter.
Fuck you, I didn't rescue anybody from anything. He just fell into my arms or whatever. God.
More news at 11. I've been in this classroom for 2 hours at this point.